Hi.
Hola.
We're both going to be reviewing separate books. She's going to review the host that I have not read. I'm going to review elsewhere that she has not read. Go for it.
Basically. Me
I'm
first?
eating pickles, by the way.
Me first? I am going to review The Host by Stephenie Meyer. Now, I know what you're thinking, Stephenie Meyer, Twilight. No. But honestly, I love the book. It's a totally different concept from Twilight, and it's a lot more adult. There's not really, you know, it's I don't know. It's better written, that kind of thing. Basically, what it's about is aliens have taken over a planet. I know what you're thinking. That's not really the best thing ever. It's not the best, out there. But there's people that have survived the transformation that haven't became taken over by aliens at all. Basically, one girl, Melanie, and the Wanderer. I don't think she's called Wand. Yeah, it's Wander. Wander is the host person, that comes in, and I'm not really explaining this very well. She just comes in, and they're both in the body at the same time, and yeah, it gets really good. It's basically the humans that are still there are trying to fight against these aliens, trying to get back their world, trying to get them out of their world, and Wanda kind of helps them. She's a good alien. Yeah, so great, really good book. I promise it's nothing like Twilight, and it's not as bad as Twilight. It's really good. This is actually being turned into a movie. There is speculation that Ian Somerhalder from Vampire Diaries is going to play Ian from here. So look for that. And yeah. You just ate all the pickles.
Yes, I did.
I
do enjoy pickles. Yeah. Anyways. The book I'm going to be reviewing is called Elsewhere, and it is about this girl, Liz, Elizabeth Marie Hall, and right at the beginning, she died. She's dead. So, she goes to this, island type of place called Elsewhere, and basically, it's just this place where everybody dies, and what happens is, while you're there, they have you pick an avocation, is what they call it, and it's like a job. You don't really get paid for it, but they want to make sure it's something you like doing. So, for instance, hers ends up being the acclimation officer for dogs, because you can speak canine and all this stuff. And she meets her grandma, and she falls in love with a boy named Owen, and she died. I can't really tell you how she died, just figure that out. This is what it looks like. It's really, really cute. I really like it. It's kind of slow in the beginning. Some of the characters, there's Liz, Owen, Grandma Betty. There's Thandi or Tondi. It just depends on how you say it. It's Thandi. I say Thandi, just because that's how I am. There's her dog, Sadie. There's Owen's dog, Jen. And there's Owen's wife, Emily. Oh, and one of the biggest things is that while they're there, you age backwards. So it's like if you died at 17, you will age all the way back to a baby, where they'll send you back down the river and you'll be reborn into a totally different new life.
So, basically, it's kind of like Benjamin Button, except different.
Yeah, right. Anyways, it's really not that thick. It's not a series. One book.
Are they gonna be more?
No, it's not a series. It's not meant to be a series. The writer is Gabrielle Zevins. Props to Zevins. It's really good. I quite enjoy it. Yeah, it says it's like $16 on the back, but I rented it from the library. Too lazy to buy it.
But if you think about it, you can get any books for cheaper than the price that's listed on the back.
Yeah, you really can. You'll never go by the back prices. Unless you're at Barnes& & Noble, which they do that sometimes.
And of course, if you have an e-reader, like I do, so happy. Anyway, you can get them for cheaper than that, too.
Yeah, that's true. So, that's basically it. Like, really, Elsewhere, it's a really good book. I do recommend you reading it if you haven't read it already. It's not a big, blown-up, known book. It's not getting made into a movie. It's been out for like 3 years, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it came out. It's been out for like 6 years. It came out in 2005. So it's old. But it's really good. It's not that thick. What does the host look like?
It's good.
You did?
I thought so. Just show me again. The host.
This is the host.
Good book.
It's fine. I don't like it. I tried to read it. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't do it.
It's really, really slow. Extremely slow in the beginning. After you get over like the 7th chapter hump, it gets really good. It starts like getting going. It's great. I loved it. Liv hated it. It's one of those books. If you don't like it, you're not gonna like it. If you love it, you're gonna love it. Love it. It's gonna be perfect.
So yeah, it's really.
It's like opera. You have to love it. Either you love it or you hate it. So.
Basically, that's really it. I mean, if you've read them, tell us in our forum spring. My forum spring. I have this feeling what I'm putting up the link for. Just gotta make a joint one.
Yeah.
Next review we'll do. Now that I think about it.
Nightshade.
Yeah, that's one we didn't even talk about.
Yeah. Sorry. Planning while we're on
camera. So yeah. Like I said, I don't know if you saw my last video, but next week I won't be home for an entire week. I won't have my laptop.
I will try to make some. I don't know if I can.
So if you write to us or you leave us something in our forum spring, I am super sorry if we don't get back to you or we don't make a video. It's because I'm helping my friend teach vacation Bible school.
She's really not into church.
I'm really not, but I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. Yeah, that's really it. I don't know how much to say. We just kind of are making an oodle load of videos tonight because we won't be able to do it. I'll make some this weekend. I'll probably review some of the off books that I've read just randomly. So yeah. And Liz, when she died, she's only 15. It says that on the inside of it. And she actually ends up going to this relapse, and there's these things called the observation decks where you can like watch people from you can't contact them, but you can just watch people from your life, and people get addicted to the observation decks, and she gets addicted to it for a while, and because she goes into that, well, I don't want to be 15 forever, I want to turn 16, I want to go to college, I want to get married, she's just a little brat. She really annoyed me in the beginning. It's hard to get into, it really is, but it's worth it. In the long run, it really is.
It's the same with the host. If you can stick with it, it'll be worth it. I promise.
And I'm sorry for singing on camera. I know I'm really not good, but I do enjoy singing, and I'll do what I fucking want to do. Sorry, that was rude. So yeah, read them. They're really good.
And
I have not seen this at Barnes& Noble. I haven't.
The host should have more books to it. They haven't released any, but it just leaves you off on a cliffhanger. So there's gonna be more books eventually. So there's that.
I have not seen this at Barnes & Noble, and I have been up and down every aisle of Barnes & Noble. Trust me, I could live in that store, and I have not seen this there. So, I haven't seen it at Walmart. I don't know where you could get it. You could probably get it at Barnes & Noble if you really look.
You can find anything at Barnes & Noble.
That's very true. You could get it
Amazon.
at a library. You could get it off Amazon.
$3 bucks. Shipping kills you, though.
So yeah, but that's basically it. Leave stuff in my forum spring until we make a joint one. Awesome. Alright, bye.